Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Inspire Broadband from the Valorant Skirmish Cup Season 2. And today we're going to be having the last day of round of 16. I'm your guest, joining me is going to be Aggie. Aggie, what's your expression of the match we have today?
Yeah, today it's going to be an exciting one at that because it's pretty much at the home stretch. All of the best teams in this entire country are going to be persevering. Of course, the ones that are going to be excluded will be TC, who have won out on the previous season's tournament. Hopefully, they're going to be back in for a lot more action soon enough. But in the meantime, here, I'm really going to be interested to say the very least of how these teams are going to be playing moving on down forward. Seems to be a slight issue, though, I do believe, when it comes down to the feed. I am not able to see it whatsoever, but we'll just have to wait and see for just a second.
No, actually, the feed is showing us the price pool distribution, how it is going to be having a breakdown. So we actually see that. Yeah, it's going to have some lags and pluses and minuses. But as of now, we will have two games today. The first game is going to be between Team Ravenous and Untitled. But just so you know, I know the players of Team Untitled. So do I from the side of Team Ravenous. Well, yeah, that's gonna be a very expected outcome, if I wanna be honest. So, I just wanna see what they actually have to offer on the map of Sunset.
It's gonna be interesting as well on the other side of the spectrum too, because in a way, I do believe that Sunset, one of those maps that Ravenous really have a good stronghold over because of how much they have practiced it. But at the same time, how well are they going to really play on this particular map? There are certain instances where a team, yes, they're performing really well here, but at the same time, they have a tendency of just falling apart in other terms.
Mm-hmm.
In certain situations, in a way, right, Untitled just has an incredible team. I do believe that this is Rosa's roster, right? This is their team. Yeah, this is their team. I have a high...
It is.
I have a thinking that. So FC Chompa is Rosa. So in a way, both teams should be very evenly matched, or it could just be a one-man show coming in from Rosa because we know how good he is. And even though he's not on Exili anymore with his old teammates, he's still a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely, and looks like he will simply remain as is. I do not know if Chompa is a targeted name. We know the gist of it, but then again, Piranha is gonna be the first person who will be getting rid of Babushka here, as the spike, or should I say the objective, will be overrun by the attackers as they will push into a post plan. Scarier will be able to get rid of Ruiner, so that is some solid progression after of some attackers. Falcon going in for the retake along with Mosquito and the Jet. If Chompa, or should I say Rosa, and now they're starting to pop off heads one by one, 3v3 situation, but Falcons are making it a 2v1, make it a 1v3 actually, all onto Scare, and now the defusals happening. The retake just came out the moment it was called in for, and there you have it. There's nothing to retaliate for. Scare is gonna be good for one kill, and that's it, as he will be taken out as well.
Speed at which this entry happened as well. I don't think any of the members of Ravenous were ready for the speed at which... I do believe that there's a small problem when it comes down to the graphics there. Ravenous are on the attacking side, while Untitled are on the defense. So, in a way, Ravenous were just not ready for this fast retake to come in from the members of Untitled. Quick, clean, and simple. Even though the early push was perfect, Ravenous just kind of stagnated in their overall positioning. They didn't really have any form of way of trying to hold back a very fast rush coming in from the defenders. Positions matter a lot on the map of Sunset. One small mistake and your entire team will start to fall apart from there. Scared, though, on the opposite side does have a Sheriff walking his way up towards B main. Looking for that first initial entry here. Dark Lord in a perfect position, holding down the line, playing for contact, goes in for the early swing, but the stun in a line that he cannot really set up for his teammates at all here. They're just stuck on an island, and Babushka just swings through to get another one. This is an eco round, but Krishto, it's a tough one at that because you want to get a little bit of an advantage, but none of the members of Untitled are willing to give any.
Certainly not, as they're going to be able to collect a follow ton in their board here without that much of a contestation. But what I do expect from the side of TR is that they could have at least act as attackers and maybe get a couple of kills of their own and through that boost up their economy, but none of them worked out, and that's exactly where they are now stuck with these half shields. By the way, just so you know, my game has been over on the very first round, so no more tidbits here and there, but still. Untitled, they are looking very confident and rightfully so because of the experience, but I know for a fact the players of Ravenous or AE, ex AE actually, I think you coached them, right, Aggie?
Yep.
Exactly. So you know exactly how they actually play and how their compositions are, but as of now, it just doesn't quite flourish as it should have. But as of now, looks like it's gonna be something which will need a little bit of time, but the timing is gonna be favoring the side of the EU Untitled after all, as they're just popping off heads one by one. Babushka is the only casualty, but now it's Albert Dark Lord, and I don't really see this happening because there's way too many targets to go for. And he will just face his demise. It was a bonus round, mind you, and now the defenders will be allowed to take the free upgrade as the opposition will be stuck with sheriffs and half shields. This is where they'll have to be a bit more vigilant, I would say. I'll cut this particular round a slack, probably, but yeah, the vigilance is gonna be lenient, relying a little bit towards the reflect potential, probably map control as well, because they know for a fact Untitled, they pushes everything and everyone.
Absolutely. They have no fear in their eyes when they are playing on this particular
Look at
map.
that. Look at Rosa.
He's just doing his own thing. You know that too. Rosa, when he just starts heating up, there's absolutely nothing in this world that can stop him.
Oh, he is dead now, but still, that was a very heavy one, I must say. He was jumping around as if he's playing Apex Legends, but as of now, the players of TR have full control of the objective on a 3v2 situation. Crunchy has not been able to recover any weapons whatsoever, so the upgrade will have to wait as of now. But still, Babushka trying to go for a retake, but it's gonna be Mosquito on the flank as well. They'll have to isolate these gunfights properly. We will be seeing the Cypher cages to just do that, and now the stuns are gonna be coming in as well as they're trying the level best to wallbang the distance away, but still the isolation might not be in favor of the side of TR after all, as Piranha will be able to get the refrag, but now it's all up to Babushka. He will have to be the stronger grandma today to make it happen, and he will! Nobody doubts him, even though I do not know if he has the time or not, but he got the frags!
Yes! 0.08.
Yes! What is this, Aggie?
The man's just built on a different level. You cannot stop Babushka when he is in the zone. This is his element, and this is where he will survive, and this is where he will shine. Babushka at his finest, ladies and gentlemen. The man who puts in the hours. The man who is the All-Father. He's there for a reason. Experience under his belt. And cool, calm, collected, as per usual. The players of Untitled, they are still holding down the lead strong. It's Ravenous? They're scratching their heads of how to try and figure this one out, but with Ruiner just hitting shots like this, there's not much that you can do with Rosa and Ruiner holding down the line.
Absolutely, these duelists are just popping off heads one by one, and they don't even care whatever is being tossed at them. We will be seeing Ruiner surviving this, as he will be able to escape the vicinity. Piranha is trying to chase him down. The problem is they're already taken too much damage. That is gonna hurt quite a bit, and at the same time, the players of Untitled, they're just too calm and collected. They don't even flinch on the dying seconds of rounds, and now Piranha tried to take something of his own, but now it's all to scare. Everybody knows exactly where he is, and there's a high chance of Mamatpur happening here because it's the maze inside of Scare's own cages. But Ruiner will not take any form of risks as he will put him down instantaneously with the Vandal. 5-0 as TR is really starting to crumble. They had a losing Lunas on the previous round, but now it is just a snowball effect. And now as the snowball goes downhill, it'll just bigger and bigger, and if Ravenous doesn't have an answer to this, it's gonna be a problem. The beginning of the answer, however, might be through this technical timeout, because at least they can probably hold the momentum of their opposition, but I very much doubt it.
It's difficult. Pretty sure you feel this as well. The team can really fall apart at any second depending on how the match goes, depending on how things just balance out. And in this exact scenario, all the members of Ravenous, even though they take this pause, I don't really see them being on the same page, especially coming in from the side of Sniper. He's been having a tough time trying to get any form of value here. And these early duels, the fact that they're trying to play for contact, it's a good idea, but they're not really prepared for a lot of these aggressive duels being taken. Don't forget, you're going up against double duelist composition. The Reyna and the Jet will actively looking in to get as many fights as possible. You need to utilize your utility, understanding your opponent's love to play aggressively. Don't go in for dry peaks, because 9 out of 10 times there's possibly a duelist waiting for you on the opposite end, trying to get that early advantage.
That is true. As of now, they just cannot push the inevitable that far. It is gonna be an eco from their side. And, you know, I do agree 100% with you. There is no doubt about it. But I just wanna see what TR has in their heads as of now. They probably will be spotted, but just asking, Aggie, is this stream lagging for me or lagging for you as well?
Very slightly, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is a bit stuttery on my end, so it's actually a little bit of a slideshow if I want to be honest, but still, I hope it is just fine at your end, ladies and gentlemen, because you guys might be using Inspire Broadband, because I'm not using it. I'm the person who's suffering here. But as of now, the attackers, I'm not seeing any casualties quite yet, so this is a very methodical run if you ask me. Usually on these ecos, aggression is the name of the game, but I guess here has finally figured out that they are gonna allow Untitled to make the first mistake, but even the first hit is gonna be taking so much time. I do see some damages. Once again, the slideshow.
One enemy remaining.
I gotta refresh the VOD once again, so that I can actually see what's happening. Till then, actually, can you carry on?
Okay, go on ahead. It seems to be another big hit coming in from the members of Untitled, so they're just doing whatever the hell they want. 6-0. The members of Ravenous are just not really able to give much of an answer or a fight here in all of these instances. And the overall composition that they're going in for, it's a good comp, but they're not really utilizing the utility as often as they should. They need more information. They need to understand what their opponents are trying to make these rotations from. And if they do not start to take a lot more of an active approach in what they're trying to accomplish, I do not see how this team is going to be able to push their way forward here. This is tough. The way the rounds just slipping away slowly but surely. One more loss and this entire team's just going to start falling apart again. Good early stun here. They're able to establish control over towards market with the minimal utility usage that they were able to find. Sniper looking for that first hit. He's not able to find much. Babushka positions already known. Shot connects. Mirana's going to be able to find the first, but Falcon immediately gets another trade. The smokes not really as present as you would have hoped for as the push was coming in, because Falcon, he had no business getting that second kill there, but somehow it worked out for them.
And now we have Rosa doing Rosa stuff as he will put himself on a passive angle, but still rendezvousing with his teammates. Mosquito will be taken out of the equation by Crunchy, but still, I do believe the spike has gone down. Yes, certainly it has, as Ruiner trying to make a difference. The flashes are still there. The breach is really being a pain for them. Dark Lord trying to burn time as much as he can, because he knows this is where they'll have to fight, but still, HP disadvantage is gonna be something the players of TR will have to use as advantage against their oppositions. But even before I could have even gone that further, it is gonna be Untitled getting yet another round for themselves. 7-0. And I'm not quite sure if it was the players of Untitled who were low, but I believe it was the players of Untitled who were low, because Ruiner, I think he was able to heal himself after getting the initial kill. They kind of tossed everything into the kitchen sink, and now this is all of a massacre. Look at the half shields. I do appreciate buying these half shields, because we have technically Vandal Gang all over the place, no phantoms in place, so the full shields are technically not usable. I mean, not useful. If you're gonna be connecting headshots, that is. Then again, you did say the rounds are slipping away, and they realize it, but have to find an answer fast. And I guess the main target they have at the moment is to allow their opposition to be over-aggressive and to overextend.
Over-aggression is a good thing, but at the same time, you need to know how to over-aggress properly into your opponent's backlines. It's risky. Very risky. The game plan that they're going in for is A little bit too over the top once again, pushing straight up in towards the east side. And I like the fact that the members of Untitled, they have that sense of not even trying to brute force their way in. The ultimate Nightfall ready and prepped over towards the top. They're not really peeking him out here. Somehow Babushka, he doesn't even find a kill, but he tries to save his teammates as much as he can. They're able to find some form of value here. Positioning is perfect. And because of Babushka's ultimate, they're able to brute force their way in towards the side. Beautiful shot coming in from Rosa. Things just do not change. He does not connect the spray throw, but Ruiner still very much alive and kicking to make this one work. Now it's all up to Crunchy, man of the hour, but the shakiness just gets to him right up till the very end. Time, I do believe that he has enough. As the members of Untitled get another clutch, and Ruiner, he's gonna be the one who instigates it.
Oh god, the players of Untitled. They're just showing off that they don't even need a name to prove themselves and prove their worth. Ravenous, they're really losing ground very quickly. And it does look like they're kind of panicking. Crunchy, wish he had the paranoia actually. In that case, he could have at least done something, but sadly he invested that utility before. Earlier, actually, not before, but even after that,
I'll find you.
he just didn't have anything to do with it. Because Winner read him like an open book, and what can you do when you're being read like an open book? There's just no contestation, let's be honest about it. It's a little heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie about it, but TR, there's gonna be something they'll need a lot of time to recover from. Again, the players of TR, they are not newbies, they are not up-and-comers. We have seen these players play before. Problem is, they're just bringing the experience. And look at the trigger, this is the side of Rosa. Waiting so calmly. Winner will be able to capitalize on his team's advantage as he puts his team and make sure that even if the refrag goes down, his team will have the lead when it comes to manpower. Now the clock is ticking down. There's still ample amount of time, but it's not gonna be the same case because now you're losing body, Scar and Darklord. Will do a
30
very tall
seconds
task
left.
to make it happen. I don't see the confidence and can't even blame them. Because of the clutches, because of rounds they've lost, the motivation is really hampered here.
Right down A.
Wait, he swapped to guys!
It killed like he got that kill. A TikTok they're gonna have, but anyways, Mosquito.
The man just is like, yes, I am Boshundhara Mosha. I come in, bite you, and then run away. Just to come back and bite you again.
There is a lake in Bushundhara, right? Just like by 30 DHS.
Yes. That's one of the main reasons why that the mosquitoes
Exactly.
exist.
Exactly.
There's a reason why I call mosquito Boshundhara Mosha. He's a very slippery person.
Oh, I do not know how if you know about the village mosquitoes. Those guys survive multiple slaps. And they're chunky as hell. But anyways, 9-0. The players of TR really starting to have the pressure, but now looks like they are going to be brute forcing it as they kind of realize they are just pushing off the inevitable. But still, I do have my hopes up on this particular eco. Side will be overrun, plan will be down, making it a 5v5 retake situation. But the flank is gonna be fierce from the side of the from the defenders. As the defenders actually became the attackers, let's be very honest about it, as they're just trying to isolate the gunfights, but as of now looks like the defenders have taken full defensive control inside this CT side, but the frags are coming in favor of the attacker. Sorry, the defenders. I keep forgetting which team is on, but still, as of now, it is a 2v2, very much winnable from either of these sides, but still Darklord doesn't have a gun, that's gonna be a problem! But he does have the H-Net, never mind, he doesn't have anything to work with. Falcon connects the headshot, the wallbangs. I don't even know what I'm saying because of the fact that the rotations are happening so goddamn fast. Jeez. Hello.
Right here.
STR.
Right here.
Yeah, this is gonna be heartbreaking.
This is a situation that you cannot really quantify now, can you? The pressure. The sweat and the tears. All of it coming in one go because you don't really have a second chance here. There's no lower bracket run. It's either you get this one done, or you
need this.
are out. What can you do to turn this one on its head? What can you do to really showcase your mettle and be the one to come out on top? It all begins here. Either you get these last 2 rounds going, or your team just done for.
It is true, but at the same time, I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like that it is starting to reach a point of no return, if it has not already. Because the way the defenders have solidified their position, there's just no answer from the second side. Sniper is trying to get a difference of his own, but still, he will be run and review with his teammate. And look at that, the duelists are just playing just like as if they're in a shooting range, no contentions. Even the Dark Lord will be able to find one. Champa doesn't have any dash away, so he will pay the price for it. But then again, the duelists, they have done their job. It's all up to the Breach and the Omen, as Mosquito is already on the flank. They're surrounded, stuck in an island. They do have ultimates, but at what cost? You can save yourself, Tanji, but you will leave Dark Lord in oblivion, making sure that he goes down, and there you have it. Mosquito will be a Mosquito after all, as he will just pinch him from behind, making it 11-2. This might as well be the first flawless victory on this entire stream of this tournament.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Possibly.
But then
Before we
again,
jinx it.
yeah, Caster's Curse is a thing, but then again, TR, I would have understood if it was a, you know, up and coming team, because we really had a lot of them. Even the next game we have,
That goes there.
there are up and comers. But this one, it's just a little bit heartbreaking for the fans of TR. They really put in the hours, but it just feels like the players of Untitled, they're just titled to show off their aggression and Ravenous. I just cannot find anything to talk about in this side. The plan's gonna go down at least, but you can see how you Untitled are being careful. They are falling back so that they are gonna be having a proper retake. They're ready for it. And they're gonna hit them hard, as if a truck isekai-sama.
Yes, Truck-kun. I know. Going back from Truck-kun over in towards this roundup. It's just gonna be Rosa with the Blade
Oh my
Storm.
goodness.
He's just Wing his way forward. The guy's just hitting every single right click humanly possible. And the man, the myth, the legend, Rosa. Unstoppable as per usual. When he gets going, there's nothing in this world that can stop him.
Cover going out.
Victory after victory for this man. And even though he's not on the same team, the form that Rosa has, it hasn't ever changed.
Absolutely. I hate to say it, but most of the time you hear me telling that this first round's crucial, that because the opposition needs to make a comeback or yada 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 on the second one usually. But this time around, this is do or die for Ravenous. They could not secure a single round on their attacking side. Now they're on defense. They'll have to put every single thing on the line to win this special round. But then again, the aims of the players of Untitled are just unrivaled. And they are here for a title.
Shadows.
Probably another team who may even see themselves in the grand finals. But as of now, the attackers will just overrun the objective. Scare, trying to connect the shots, but he will be traded off instantaneously. And now Piranha, scared to save his life, will be falling back, even though he does have the information from the recon. And again, needs to connect Piranha with a double, but still Falcon will be able to get rid of one more, so the advantage is really starting to lie in their favor. But now it is equalized. It's all up to Sniper 69. And now Ruiner is gonna be the person who's gonna be taking the gunfight, because his opposition is low, but still Sniper may be able to get away with it. It's a 1v1 between the duelists, but now it is gonna be a heck of a game, as Ruiner is gonna ruin every single hope the side of Ravenous had, as they will certainly not jinx it. They will make a flawless victory on a 13-0 on the map of Sunset against a very, very experienced team. And they're just built different. There's nothing else to say.
I'm just shocked at the way they took this victory. There is no situation in the world where they should have been able to do something like this. But every single turn that you took, you could see that Rosa and Ruiner just were playing a completely different game. Ruiner with 21 kills, 418 ACS, mind you. If it was 420, I would make more jokes out of it, but still. His ACS is incredibly high. And on Reina being that self-sufficient, just goes to show that he was a league above everyone else when it came down to controlling the map of Sunset.
Absolutely. He was a menace to society, especially to the side of Ravenous, because he and Rosa just doubled up and just went for fights. I'm not saying that the rest of the players of the side of Untitled were overshadowed by any means. No, heck no, because all of them are superstars and they had their moments. We've seen clutches from Babushka, we've seen clutches from Mosquito as well, I think. So was applicable from Ruiner just did that from Falcon as well, if I'm not wrong. So that just showcases how well they practice and how well their confidence is. There's just no other way to portray it. TR, they tried the level best, but it's just not their day to day. To be very honest, the scoreboard and the MVP screen, it is showing us the ACS, the kill death ratio, and everything else. But in the end, what really came down is to sheer teamwork and experience and confidence. That one confidence factor just demolished every single hope TR had, even if they had a chance to fight back. Which we, just so you know, we did have the hope that this is going to be an interesting game, which it was, but such one-sided? I guess none of us expected that.
We're never going to be prepared for stuff like this. That's the game of Valorant now, isn't it? Especially in our region. There are really certain moments where a person or a team can really start to showcase their raw physical capabilities, or it could be a moment where they're just not going to be able to do much. But hey, that's going to be the first initial game for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the members of Ravenous are not going to be taking this one to heart and really come back a lot more stronger moving on down the line, because we know how good this roster can be, but they're playing after a pretty long time. They're still working out the kinks, and as soon as they have, I'm really looking forward for them to come back into this.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to be taking a little pause because we have one more game between SL Esports versus Team Tamy. So do stay tuned. We'll be right back after a short while.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
That's how you wanna play it. I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's gonna be? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
That's how you wanna play it.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my god! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
That's how you want to play it. I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my god! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stop! That's how you want to play it. I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you wanna play it. I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's gonna be? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you wanna play it.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's it gonna be? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it. I've got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's it gonna be? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it. I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it. I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it.
I am the hunter!
Here comes the fight!
I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you wanna play it.
Get out of my way!
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it.
Get out of my way! Here comes the party!
I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
One more drink and then I'll leave.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it.
Get out of my way! Here comes the punch!
I got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Leg! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
স্ট্রিমিং হবে বাফারলেস, স্ট্রিমিং হবে আলট্রা এইচডিতে।
Stall! That's how you want to play it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a very long pause, we will be back with the second and the last game of the round of 16. It is going to be between SL Esports and Team Tamy. How many of that's joining me is going to be Aggie. The first match was indeed a disappointment, Aggie. I think you agree. And the second one, I hope it's not going to be the same case, even though this is something we kind of were talking about because SL Esports, we have seen them before, while Team Tamy, not so much. But at the same time, the players are fighting for these prize pools, so the competitions are certainly getting higher.
Absolutely. We'll have to see exactly which team is going to be the one to take all the moolah away of 25,000 BDT. But at the same time, I do think that Team Tamy might have a chance, but at the same time, after what we saw in the first initial game, today could just be a day of whitewashes. You never really know now, do you? That's kind of what happens when you think about the game of Valorant. It's so unpredictable. You can see teams just come out of absolutely nowhere and just really take away the show.
That is for certain, even though it was kind of predicted that on the match of Ravenous versus Untitled, it was known that Untitled will have the limelight. Let's be very honest, because of the roster we had over there. But then again, the competition was expected. But this time around, SL Esports is a team, at least on paper, we know about. Can't say the same for the side of Team Tamy though, but then again, I am keeping my hopes up as we have the map bands on our screen. It is going to be hosted on a map of Haven. So apparently we are seeing quite a lot of three objective maps actually. Even yesterday they were Heaven and Lotus. Today we had a sunset, but this time around we are actually going back to the drawing board, the bare minimum and the bare basics of Valorant. I know for a fact why SL chose this map, but I hope Team Tamy is gonna be ready for it because the rosters or the players are yet to be known. This is still gonna be an introduction. So I really hope we have the superstars or the up and coming superstars from their side, SL Esports. They're also no exception, actually. We just know them because they played the previous qualifier or the previous season, actually. And as it seems, none of the players from the side of Team Tamy actually rings a bell, but some of the IGNs are certainly interesting. I can see why Aggie's actually having a smirk on his face. You're looking at the Omen's username, aren't you?
I mean, I'm looking at the Sova's username because that reminds me of you, but...
Sure.
And also the Omen, that also reminds me of you. A lot of people in the comment section can agree, whoever knows you.
This is what I work with, a brown fish. Who's a chamber, by the way. But anyways, at least I am having my brother with me, having some jokes with me as well, because he cannot roast anybody else in the world. I give him slack, just saying. But but this time around, I don't think SL Esports will be giving any slack to their oppositions, though. Even with the fact that the players are kind of recognizable, and Tyrus, we've seen him playing, so was applicable for Sitsax and Elziu. Rest of them, Nafbro and Twists. It does ring a bell, but I'm not 100% certain. But I'm pretty damn sure the game is going to be starting in the nick of time as we are going to be getting into the action phase. Or maybe we're just going to be stuck with the caster's list. So, predictions-wise, I would say SL Esports might have the edge, but Team Tamy, all the best.
They could go in either direction. Team Tamy could just have a chance to really pull off a big upset here, taking down SL Esports, who have been a decent veteran Titan. They are an up-and-coming squad, don't forget about that. They have players that have really showcased their mettle, but they really do need to showcase a lot more improvement. SL Esports as a team, they have stagnated into just one singular position. They are just at the cusp of getting onto that tier 2 position in our country, but they're still down on that tier 3. They need to climb that last step to really make it up towards the grades here so that they can start to improve even more down the line. So it's going to be tough to say the very least to see how exactly they're going to be improving moving on down the line, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here and just say they're given a fair chance. And I do believe that as a team, if you're given a fair chance to improve and now showcase your entire gameplay once again, hopefully much more improved and refined, season number 2 could just be yours. You never really know.
Absolutely, but then again, whatever happens on this bracket, it's just gonna be a little stake off the board because as we move on to the quarterfinals from tomorrow, from what I can tell, or maybe some updates will be coming on the Discord server as well, on our social as well from Instinct Productions. I'm pretty damn sure it's just gonna have higher stakes because we already have 6, or should I say 7 of our quarterfinalists. This is where we have to go for the third one. And once again, it seems like my stream is having a hard time, but then again, yeah, it's fine now. But I hope the players are ready to take the stakes. Whoever the team is, they'll have to be very careful, especially considering the fact that either of these teams will be facing off against Untitled. And considering the fight Untitled portrayed against Ravenous, oh my, that is gonna be scary. That's technically gonna be out of the frying pan into the fire.
Absolutely. You'll have to go up against the greats, the titans of this entire Valorant skirmish. A lot of people could say that Untitled are the ones to try and take it all away, but you never really know because there are certain situations where a team can really make a difference once they have started to really feel each other out and understand their overall play style. Let's just see where this goes, I would say, but as we are going to be waiting for the game to start, Crystal, who do you think has a higher chance of possibly taking this one away?
I hate to say it, but it might be SL just because I've seen them play. Even though they were eliminated on a match we have been casting on, but then again they were able to portray an amazing fight against the opposition. Can't remember which team they played against. And again, this is not me being biased, but just because I've seen SL play before. Team Tamy, I'm all in if they happen to surprise me here because once again, the game of Valorant is unpredictable. You play as a team, you play as a unit. And if Team Tamy can do just that, maybe I will be surprised. That's just my guess.
Absolutely. Valorant's a game of surprises, so at the end of the day, we're just going to need to wait and see how things go out for them. But overall, it's the map of Haven. So in Haven, I would say that the members of SL, they have showcased their true dominance here in the past. So as we're going to be jumping on in towards the game, I am hoping that they can replicate this. On the other side, though, Team Tamy, they do have a very interesting composition with, of course, the Chamber getting picked up instead of a usual Sentinel, such as a Cypher or a Killjoy. So they're going in for something different, which might throw the members of SL in.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that because they are having this chamber composition as well because most of the time you do expect Cypher or a Killjoy. Usually Killjoy because of the garage control, even though that is kind of an outdated strategy, but still sometimes getting rid of that one particular Killjoy utility instead of garage or be in mid or in A long, it's just a pain for you to take. In C long, just it's too much for you to consider. But then again, I do hope Team Tamy, they are going to be confident with it as they are on the defensive side. SL Esports, again, we have seen them play before. So there are going to be ups and downs. But then again, is it going to be something unpredictable or is it going to be what we just had a prediction on? Again, not being biased on this as we get into the game. Aggie's favorite player, Aggie's favorite IGN is definitely belong to that Omen because he really does enjoy that quite a bit. But then again, that's something we will not be enjoying quite a bit more than the game. At least not more than the game, as the players are starting to stack up onto C long. It's like the Omen understands the threat and he will be TPing away, but the shots need to come in as well. Snap Bro is gonna be the person who wanted to go for a kill, but twists just through the smoke.
We Omen thought that.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, first round ace, do we have it? I think we're up for it. Twist. he's just looking for it, and his teammates are just supporting it. This is just the first round, and Twisla. Damn, son. He's just one orb away from getting his ultimate on the second round.
He's just Speedy Gonzalez at its finest. Man's got the aim and twist. He will always deliver no matter what happens. Good early hit here. Armpit and Jonah and Constantine had a little bit of a disconnect, I would say, when it came down to their callouts, because one went in for the swing while the other just stayed, which was a very questionable play overall coming out from both of them. They need to be a lot more concise in what they want to do. If they wanted to take that fight, Omen could have played for the angle, but instead, the fact that he ran away gave Twist the opportunity to just go in for a simple spam and get those 2 kills. Now, staring down the barrel of another loss here. Seaside once again is theirs. Normally, you don't really want to go towards the seaside because your defenders can go in for a stack, but confidence is just overflowing from the members of SL.
One enemy remaining.
I guess it's simply gonna stay unrivaled as of now, even though Mythcore is gonna be able to get one for himself, but still needs to recover a weapon. But then again, Antares just too good with the Guardian. And now the players of SL, they are ready for a full buy with the Guardian and the Vandals available to them. Even though Team Tamy does have the full buys, but then again, not a lot of value have been found on these particular rounds. 3 kills total. Then again, that's the second round, so I'll cut them some slack, but now that they understand their opposition are rushing in, diving in, probably stacking as well. They can opt to play for retakes, but then again, that's still a gamble. I understand they're trying to play passive, which the Omen did. But even after that, as the Jet was in the vicinity, it could have ended way differently if it was a bit more vigilant, if I might. We'll be seeing the first contacts outside of Garage, but still no casualties. Both the players will trade some blows. But Antares waiting for the perfect timing to go for the recon balls. Constantine is gonna be in divine trouble. He needs to make sure that he has rendezvous, and I don't think he's gonna be surviving any longer, as he will be able to escape with his life. I'm damn sure he's low HP, but even after that, Zarathos.
Spike planted.
Risky play, but still he will get rewarded for that. And as you can see, the players of TT starting to capitalize after all, as they are starting to pop heads one by one. But still, it's gonna be Brownfish and Antares. Just popping off his, Brownfish and Mythcore to go with their own retakes. Wait a second, Brownfish had a weapon, right?
Yep.
Did he drop it or something? I'm not quite sure, but
Possibly gave it to a teammate.
Can be, but he can recover something, I believe. Oh, never mind. He's AFK. Who am I kidding?
Oh, never. I thought he dropped it to a teammate. Never mind. Possibility of a tech boss coming in once again. Welcome to Bangladesh, ladies and gentlemen, the country that hates esports.
Or should I say maybe Brownfish doesn't use, where this is going. It's for Broadband. That's exactly why he's suffering with it. Mythcore will get to save that Vandal, but some Mohammadpur action will be seen from LZU. No tech pause has been called out from the side of SL. This raises my eyebrows.
I don't think they have any technical timeouts left for them.
Hey, the game just started.
I know, but never mind.
They do. There you go. So I guess it's gonna take a little while, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be right back after a short while. Transition early, I'll take it away. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we are back into the action yet again as TT and SL. Oh shit, I forgot that. I didn't even realize that.
Yes. Just say TT. Don't say it in the other form, say TT.
Even then it sounds wrong, and I'm not gonna. I just want Tamy. That's it. Even the thermal take uses the exact same acronym.
It's TT Esports. But for now, SL Esports, they're pulling off their own weight here. Ready for the fights. And they're just casually taking away all the gunfights as well. Weapons in their hands, and the team is just unstoppable. 0-4 immediately as the round starts. So a message has been sent, and today could just be a day of 13-0s. You never really know, because SL, they look to be finishing things off here with a proper note. But for Tamy, they still have chances and opportunities. They need to be concise with their utility usage and play a little bit more towards map control if they really want to turn this one on its head. Because of the way that they have been approaching this map early on, it doesn't show that they have a proper read on this, and that's exactly what they're hoping on. They're banking on this push, and this is going to be perfect. Early flash, possibly a stun, a good couple of kills.
Brilliant.
Constantine with the double, but look at Nafro, ready and waiting to take it all away. Sounds perfect, but the sights are completely blocked off. Paranoia in hand, possibly with another swing. Alzio's gonna be able to shut down one more set. Sucks on the opposite side. He pulled out the neural theft as well to give him all the information in the entire world. But with the spike not in his hands, it's all up to Sid to try and slowly go in for this play. Timing is key to make this one work, as the Met core waiting patiently for the Cypher to come in for the entry. It's all clear. Sid, he knows because of the tripwire. Timing is everything. Foot already spotted. Can easily go in for the swing. 3, 2, 1, and it's Sid Sucks, ladies and gentlemen, who comes in for the big clutch. 0-5. And SL, they take this round away.
Patience from the side of the players of SL is just marvelous. The moment Constantine got 2 kills, that's where a lot of teams would falter. A lot of teams would start to panic that, hey, how did we lose 2 players? But Navro's like, hey, he can take 2. I'll do the exact same thing. And he was the one who equalized it, followed by the rest of the gunfights as well. But gotta give credits to Sid Sucks a little bit more, because even after the fact that he knew where he was, he did not go for extreme aggressive pushes. He took it slow and steady, and that's exactly how he found the clutch as well. Even though he could have found success regardless, but then Constantine, way too good on the trigger discipline, as he will be getting rid of Navro, as we will be seeing trades from both of the sides, and Armpit Enjoyer getting rid of Twistla as well. 3, 2, 1. Actually, never mind. It's all up to him now. He couldn't even recover a Vandal, sadly. And now with the rifle from Wish.com, he'll have to make it happen. And looks like he's gonna make it happen after all. The Spanish do connect as he made it a 1v2. The tensions do connect, but no, it is a wall bang from a Bulldog. And that's exactly where he struggled. Alziu, if it was not any other weapon or not from Wish.com, he would have been in in the fucking grave, 6 feet under. But the 6-figure is gonna be applicable from the side of SL. Team Tamy, really good attempt, and I have to compliment the Omen quite a bit for the isolations, but SL just has those nerves to keep themselves calm and go that extra mile, and they are getting paid for that.
Absolutely. That's just the way that the game of Valorant is. Given chances, given opportunities, that is exactly where a team will really start to shine. Slow and steady wins the race for all of this. Take your time. Go in for the executes proper. Thundersphere being utilized. Tries to go in for the opening. Metthor's gonna be able to answer back almost immediately. No real chances. No real opportunities. Yeah, does Metthor comes in clutch for one more kill. Rolling Thunder now being initialized. Zathros with the angle. He had the perfect Rolling Thunder, but the Jet Dash saved Navro's life. 0-7, ladies and gentlemen, as SL, they're walking away with this piece by piece.
That's for certain, but at the same time, that was an insanely expensive run from their side. They did have the information on Navro, I believe, but then again, ulting a solo jet while you don't even have the line of sight, it's complicated, if I want to be honest. They will have a buy to go for 7-0 on the card, as we do see the force available from the side of Brownfish. Then again, a lot more decisive, which he will make out of. The values have been found as Navro is sleeping now. looking for more. Ravenous has taken entry, but then again, this chance Instruction is gonna be the one who will be having the upper hand. Zarathos will have a double, Mythcore is gonna have one of his own, and now it's all to Antares. He is a gifted player. He is a player who can probably clutch, but not necessarily. Finally, we will be seeing some form of lights and, how do I put it? Indications of life, rather, on the side of TT, as they finally take a round. It was not as expensive as the previous one, but then again, getting the Tour de Force on hand and getting rid of the Jet early on did allow them to get the initial frag and halt that aggression, even though the fact that Twists and probably Sitsux walked inside the objective, the player's crossfire just way too perfect.
Absolutely. Overall setup was just gorgeous coming out from them two here. Good core. Now waiting for the opposite end of this. Needs to take things a little bit slow. Optimally play for the rotation. He can't really fight into this anymore. Now bro, a little bit of scouting here with the updraft. Has a chance to work his way in. Dash was perfect. Utility, gorgeous as well on the opposite end. Mythcore in a very predictable angle. The Sova drone should never be used from that kind of a position. You will always get spammed. Basic 101s of Valorant, whenever playing the map of Haven, never stand at that corridor unless you're trying to burst out, because now your team is just falling apart piece by piece and they cannot do anything. 1-8, ladies and gentlemen, as SL. They're just the kings of the map of Haven.
Very small gap on the momentum, but SL very quick, just recovered it in the nick of time. Simply unprecedented. Will not be a flawless victory as they were expecting to replicate, followed by being Untitled, but still can be a near one, as they have put their opposition on a very scrappy economy. We will be seeing one stinger popping out here. Then again, the sheer aggression might just be the answer, as they are probably waiting for this. Constantine understands the threat, as we do see the util being tossed inside the objective, as they're starting to isolate the gunfights and throw tossed in the util. There's gonna be Constantine getting the initial frag, but he will be having at least some backup, as Twisla and Navro doing their job, completely clearing out the seaside. Twist, perfect reads on him. Mythcore! Unfortunate timing, I must admit. It's all up to Armbit Enjoyer, but so much for so much. LZU will find him instead, and these rounds are barely lasting seconds. 1-9, and there's a high possibility of hitting this double digits on the very first half. Just look at the economy from the side of Team Tamy. They're already up into. I mean, why not? This is the last one for the swap. Oh wait a second. Never mind. It's not. I did some miscalculations there, but they don't even have any options. Let's be honest about it.
Just going to see what's up now. A little bit of a good setup here overall. So now, jump fish.
Oh, nice shot.
Beautiful with the headhunter. He's able to find value, and Taurus doesn't even know what hit him there. Snap bro, waiting on the opposite side of the smoke. Chances presented, but Twist, he came in running. The poor old Mythcore, he was none the wiser for it. Waiting for the fight. I love the way that they just bursted in towards the side. Everyone had an angle that they wanted to take. Look at Twist. Completely unfaltered, unwavering when it comes down to his aggression. Did not even stop for a single bit of his enemy's utility. Just kept on going. 1-10 as SL. They are in control.
Here.
They literally made an kind of an Avengers moment right there. One's gonna push in front, one's gonna check right, one's gonna check left. I understood what Mythcore was trying to do there, but then again, he was not ready for that, and that just showcases how well SL's team coordination is.
Right there.
Rightfully so. They have played the previous season, at least, in this tournament.
Get out of my way!
Probably more so. Now, they are trying to make a difference, but it's going to be going to be much more calmer on the trigger discipline, and he will also pay the price though, but still, looks like it's going to be a very messy one, as Twisla will be able to get something of his own. It's all up to Brownfish. Does have the spike in his arsenal, but still needs to fight against these angry players, but nothing's going to make him survive tonight, as the rain falls out of the sky. The first half is indeed going to be a very dominant one, or should I say a near destructive one. 11-1. Well, let's just say in the last game, the pistol round ended it, but SL does have that little bit amount of breathing zone of air to make a difference, but even then, how far can you take it? Because the gunfights SL are taking, it's just undoubted that they're gods of aim. They're gods when it comes to aiming. The coordination,
Absolutely.
the understanding, everything is just unrivaled.
You just cannot touch this team. Not a million years as Twist. A little bit too overly confident here, peeking out from a very common angle. Confidence is one thing, but too much confidence could just be your biggest downfall here. And for the fights, as Sid looking for the duel. Needs to take things a little bit more slower. Snap Bro comes in clutch with the double kill. Beautifully done. Evening things out just to the tiniest of degrees, but even then, the advantage being stolen away by the members of TT. For now, just need to hold. A little bit of a spam inside of the smoke is all that they need. The off angle is perfect. Swing across. LZU is going to be able to shut down another LZU with a second. Never mind. LZU with a chance. Has the smoke and smoked the bomb. Now he's just playing for the time. But Brownfish, he called out the bluff. And he gets the clutch in the process. 2-11, ladies and gentlemen. The members of TT, they are not done yet.
Not, and they are keeping themselves alive and afloat very much here because now they have their own full buy rounds available while they have for the first time in forever pushed their opposition to an eco, and this is exactly where they can turn the tables around and they can have the momentum for themselves. Gotta admit, Brownfish played it very calmly and passively. He did expect LZ to push out, but then again LZ was expecting him to be on A-Link. Was just a bad read, but then again he was guessing it because how much can a man do all by himself? Could have been another clutch. As of now, looks like it's gonna be a much more difficult one because Navro did take away one of the SMGs from the attacking side, which will be used against them. Constantine, he better be ready for this because he is a player with a Vandal in his hand, but still the contestant is gonna be there in the nick of time. But then again, there's so many players speaking at the same time. I don't see this surviving. Navro will be getting rid of Methcore, and now even with the Vandal he will be shaking as his locations also get revealed. There might be a flank from the side of Sid Sucks as well from what I can tell. Never mind, it's not actually. Constantine with the triple of his own and now looking for more, and Brownfish will be able to get the lineups. To be very honest, it could have ended bad to worse in matters of seconds, but still Constantine and Brownfish keep themselves calm and collected and just played off the angle, playing it passively, allowing themselves to have the round. But then again, SL is now on their own full buy, Aggie. This is where TT will have to be extremely cautious. One more round to go, and their opposition will be sitting on match point and quarterfinal point.
Absolutely. SL. That last round was pretty much a warm-up for them when you think about it, because this is where they will really go in for the proper fight. They have the buys going into this. Snap Bro! Double peeking is not a good idea. Even if you're confident, you need to show respect to your opposition when you see that many. And now Twist, again, taking a 1v1 on his own. The confidence on this man and the balls that he is showing. Bigger than Superman, that is for certain. Planned not yet to go down.
2-2, what the hell?
As I do believe that there's a little bit of a problem with the UI, ladies and gentlemen. Don't really worry about that. There's still an ample amount of players alive and kicking for the members of SL as they're trying to take the duel. The breach, able to find value. The shots yet to connect. LZU still causing problems, but Sid Sucks and Afro holding down the line. It's all up to the clutch master of Sid Sucks to take the victory. And wait a minute, they were able to win a round? Slight issues with the UI late in the night. But I guess the victory just came through. They were at the home stretch. I guess an anticlimactic victory.
Math is not mathing, if I want to be honest, because it was 12, right?
Yeah, even I'm confused.
I'm not quite sure if the production team is actually... It was a 12th round, but Anyway, well, guess we'll never know what happened in the 13th round where they won. Because in my views, at least I thought it was still a breathing zone from their opposition, but somehow, somewhere, it is a victory for the side of SL. Not surprised, but definitely surprised with.
Yeah, there's definitely surprised with how that one went. I'm very much confused at what was going on through their heads at that certain moment, but hey, it's some things that we'll never really know. But in a way, I would say for the members of Tamy, don't take it to heart. You went up against a very difficult roster in general. If you haven't played the game of Valorant together for a very long time, you might have problems going up against SL, who just kind of out aimed you in every single turn. This was no longer a difference in strategy. It's just the practice and the amount of time the members of SL put in on a regular basis to just be on that tier that they are right now. And hopefully, moving on down the line, you're going to be able to do the same. Here at Instinct Productions, we still have a lot of tournaments coming on in front of you, lands as well. So stay tuned because there's a lot more to be had from Instinct.
That is for sure, but then again, I'm not able to, digest what just happened. But then again, I guess this is something we'll just have to gulp in. But then again, where there remains no doubt is the performance between these two particular duelists, as they have tried their level best to keep themselves afloat. But Twistla was just a little bit stronger against Constantine. Constantine sometimes really shine brightly when it comes to those multi kills and so on. But Twistla, to be very honest, he just played again as a composition of his own with his own team, as our admin is having some confusions as well at the background. But then again, Twistla, and not even Twistla actually, it's gonna be SL Esports. They did invest the time, as you have mentioned. So I just expect the side of Team Tamy to learn from the mistakes they've experienced today, the rushes they have seen, the underestimations, and the being, a bit more of a predicament, perhaps. I'm not quite sure how to frame it, but as they are new and up and comers, people will suddenly absolutely look down upon them. A lot of people do actually, even though that's not very nice if you ask me. But then again, that particular thing can be your strength down the line. You can use that rage inside of yours to go further. And one day when you reach the peak and the topmost angle, you'll just remember these days that, hey, these were moments where we struggle, but now we are here as champions, as kings. But as of now, SL Esports, you did say they are kind of pushing into the tier 2 category in this region. So probably they will be pushing it further beyond this point, and rightfully so, because they are moving into the quarterfinal. But the challenges just gets much more difficult here on out, because they probably are afraid now, because they will be facing off against none other than Untitled. I'm not quite up to date with the rest of the composition of the quarterfinals, because we will be having 4 matches total. So more probably it's going to take 2 days for us to wrap it up. And from the semis, maybe we're going to be having those best of X matches. But then again, as you said, Aggie, coming back to the exact same topic, going ring around the rosy, that is TT. I really expect them to be stronger on the next time we see them on these tournament stages.
Absolutely. The main thing is just sticking together as a group, right? And then grinding out the game of Valorant. You do it as friends, but once you start taking it seriously, a lot of players just don't really want to play anymore. Me in particular being one of them. There were certain stages where I really did want to make it big in the tournament scene, but then other life happened, casting happened, and Crystal's bullshit restarted as well. After listening to all of that, I just didn't want him to cast my game, so I didn't go pro.
You do realize that even I retired from R6, right? For the exact same reason.
Hey, I don't cast R6 that often, okay? And the game's
I-
dead anyways.
Wait, my glass is having a hard time staying on my nose, actually. So does my earphones. But anyways, he will mock me, but then again, he is my brother. He is a person I consider as my sibling, so I'll tolerate his taunting till I give him some laleleos in person, which is something only we know. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an amazing night, an amazing evening, actually. Sadly, the matches were very much one-sided, so maybe a lot of team supporters will be disheartened. But then again, do make sure you support them so that they can come back to these stages again. And the teams who are moving further, you better be ready because the competition is gonna be much more difficult here on out. So till next time, as we are moving on to the quarterfinals, see you there and happy gaming.
I am the hunter!
Here comes the fight!
I've got this.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.
Lag! If it's jumping between 134, 66.
Who's looking at me? Somebody's looking at me. Oh my God! Come on, brother, please, no.
Our service crushes lag with up to 99.9% uptime, gaming cache for Steam and Epic, and FTP servers that move at the speed of light.
Inspire Broadband. Internet, we make it best.